Yeah, we need to get you a smaller uniform. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Kiljaedas. How's it going? Say hello to my little mascot. Yeah, I named him Kitakaze. So, he's a stuffed animal slash pillow I use in my baby lessons. And yeah, I need to get you a smaller uniform. The worn staff jersey does not fit you. I am so sorry. Alright guys, it's time for another edition of the Raiders Recap. Let's get into it. It is the Oakland Raiders versus the Miami Dolphins. This is a must-win situation for us. We cannot lose any more games in the season. If we lose, we're done. We are out of the playoffs. I am pretty sure that is what's going to happen if we lose any more games, just because of how the Chiefs are and how all the other teams have been doing lately. Yeah, we need to win out the rest of the season. Shout out to my little brother. His favorite team is the Miami Dolphins. So there was a little bit of sibling rivalry going on today. Anyways, let's get to it. The final score is the Raiders 27, the Dolphins 24. The Raiders win. Good freaking God. Thank you, boys, for actually kind of showing up, even though it's still a little bit sloppy. I was able to listen to the game on the radio, as well as I was able to watch just a little bit of it, just a tiny smidge of it on the TV. I went to a certain mall in Tokyo, and sure enough, they had the Raiders game on. But again, we were running. Me and a buddy of mine, we were running errands, so I could not just stay and everything. I did see the Marshawn Lynch touchdown, though. That was great. That was great freaking blocking. Stupendous freaking fake out on Dominican Sue. Just thinking, oh, I'm going to get double teamed. Whoop! And he just fell flat on his face. That was priceless. And you know what? Even better yet is that Marshawn Lynch got a touchdown. Anyways, let's get on to it. It's time for team stats. Again, the iPad as usual. For total yards, it was the Raiders 379 yards compared to 395 of the Dolphins. The Dolphins did more yards than us, yet we still came out on top. The average yards per play was about 6.5 for both teams. They actually were even on that one. For passing, it was 295 compared to 309. And it definitely shows because, the Dolphins don't really have a good running game ever since they traded away their star player for running and stuff like that. So that's a big factor. Yet we still couldn't really get our run game going either. For rushing, I mean, if you look at 84 yards for the Raiders and 86 yards for the Miami Dolphins, good freaking God, no one could run the ball today. The run defense on both teams were outstanding. It was all put on the shoulders of Jay Cutler and Derek Carr today, and yeah, it was just not good. For sacks, each team recorded one sack each. For the Raiders, it was 5 yards lost, while as the Dolphins was 2 yards lost. For penalties, once again, the Raiders have been the better team when it comes to penalties, with 10 penalties for 105 yards, while the Dolphins had 11 penalties for 107 yards. Thank goodness for that, even though, again, it was still one penalty, though. We need to keep our discipline up, gentlemen. Turnovers, though, if we take a look at it, 2 turnovers for the Raiders, 1 turnover for the Miami Dolphins. For the turnovers, it was simply the Raiders had 1 fumble and 1 interception, while as for the Miami Dolphins, it was simply just 1 fumble loss. Guys, we need to get that turnover thing into a positive number, or else, again, we're not going to get very far. And finishing off it, there was no defensive or special team touchdowns at all. That rounds out the stats and everything. So yeah, again, I was able to watch the game just a little bit, but still, in much needed win for the Raiders if we are going to continue to possibly make the playoffs. Yes, I said playoffs. I still have faith that our team will do it, even though I am very angry with the level of play that they're playing right now. I don't like it. We are better than this. I don't know why we're not showing up to the game. I don't know. Maybe we were just hyped up way too much to think that we could possibly, make a run for an AFC championship game. I don't know. The good news is that again, the Chiefs lost. All right, let's move on to team stats. The batteries on my iPad are dying, so we need to get this done quickly. For passing, Derek Carr, 21 for 30. He had 300 yards, yet somehow one of the total yards is added up for passing. I don't know who or how, but the team recorded 295 passing yards. I don't know. There's something going on. I don't get why the ESPN app is doing this, but either way, though, it was a 10 yards average, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and of course he got sacked that one time and everything. So, but yeah, Derek Carr, good job today for the completion rate. However, again, you need to stop throwing those interceptions. We don't need you to be like freaking Brett Favre and to just start chucking things and getting so many interceptions, yet somehow we end up having to rely on you for the last play or something like that. We don't need that. For rushing, Marshawn Lynch, 14 carries, 57 yards, 4.1 average, 2 touchdowns. Thank you, Beast Mode, for showing up today. Even though, again, it was still 57 yards. Again, what counts is that you got the 2 touchdowns that we need. So I'm not going to complain about that you don't have any yards, how much yards you have and stuff like that. DeAndre Washington, 4 carries, 16 yards, 4 yard average, and that's 0 touchdowns. Jalen Richard, 5 carries, 14 yards, 2.8 yard average, no touchdowns. Derek Carr, 4 rushes, -3 yards. That's a negative 0.8 yard average. I don't know why you're rushing the ball, but yeah, there was a couple times where you had to scramble out though. Yeah, that sucks. Anyways, moving on to receiving. Cook, 8 receptions, 126 yards, 15.8 yard average, no touchdowns. Amari Cooper, 4 receptions, 58 yards, 14.5 yard average, no touchdowns. Johnny Holton, 1 reception, 44 yards, 44 yard average, the 1 passing touchdown that we had. Good job, Johnny Holton. That was an excellent play that was ran by us. I want to see a little bit more of that. I want to see more of that. Moving on, Michael Crabtree, 3 receptions, 40 yards, 13.3 yard average, no touchdowns. Seth Roberts, 2 receptions, 28 yards, 14 yard average, no touchdowns. Marshawn Lynch, 2 receptions, 6 yards, 3 yard average. Jalen Richard, 0 receptions for 0 yards. I don't know why Jalen Richard has those numbers. I will post the actual number. Yeah, I'll just post it when I get to it. I don't know why it says 0 receptions for 0 yards and all that stuff. What the shit, ESPN app. Lastly, DeAndre Washington, 1 reception for -2 yards, -2 yard average. For the fumbles, Derek Carr, 2 fumbles, none of them lost, but Newhouse, 1 fumble for 1 loss. And once again, basically TJ Carey recovered 1 of the fumbles. So good for him on that. I believe he's the one that stripped the ball. I can't remember. Anyways, moving on to defense. We got one sack, which was a Bruce Irving 0.5 and a Mario Edwards Jr. 0.5. For tackles for loss, we got Nelson for the 0.5, and then Mario Edwards for a 0.5, Bruce Irving for 1. So good job on you guys. You definitely held your own when it came to holding the run game. But again, it's just one sack though. That's unacceptable, guys. We need to get to the quarterback. For kick returns, Cordell Patterson had 2 of them, 61 yards, 30.5 yard average. Good job on you. I remember watching one kick return that you had a big return on. That was a great one. Anyways, moving on to punt returns. Jalen Richard, 2 punts, 21 yards, 10.5 yard average. For punting, we got, again, Marquette King had 3 punts, a total of 140 yards, 46.7 yard average. 2 of them inside the 20. Good job on that one, Marquette King. And then lastly, we got Giorgio Tedesco. He was 2 for 2 on field goals. The longest was 53 yards. And for the extra points, he had 3 for 3. So he had a total of 9 points. Good job, Tedesco. You definitely showed up today. That's what we need. We need a consistent basis of you constantly making sure that if you are going to be kicking, that you get it through the uprights and that it's good. All in all, guys, I think that it was a good game. Yeah, we just need to make sure that we just need to make sure that we get on those on those turnovers or something like that. Everything. Luckily, I believe we have a bye week coming up, so we'll be able to rest, and then after that, we'll be able to, face the Patriots. We need to get our shit together when it comes to the Patriots. Again, we just have to win off the rest of the season. It's just the meat and potatoes of it. Hopefully, we can do that. Anyways, guys, I am wearing my Charles Woodson jersey. This is not a Marshawn Lynch jersey. This is a Charles Woodson jersey. I do not know if in the end of all, if I'm going to even have a Marshawn Lynch jersey by the time, especially, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if he somehow leads us to a Super Bowl win or something like that, if I'm going to even wear it. I don't know. I don't know. At this point, it's just, I don't know. Anyways, guys, that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think about in the game in the comments below and stuff like that. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you like this video, by all means, give it a like, and please tell your friends about me. See you later. Bye.